Morning again everyone. Today I have joined the rat race. It is 7:30 on a Tuesday morning and I'm crossing from Hayes and Harlington on the Lizzie line all the way to the other side of the line at Abbeywood. We're going to see what Curiosity done to the cat. So I'm going to see what Abbeywood's litter is like, see if it's any worse or better than where I live. So welcome along, join me for another video. Enjoy the train ride and we'll see you on the other side of London. Here comes the train, guys. 55 minutes across to London. Great service. There's another one there going to Heathrow. Going to Heathrow, Loz? Oh, look who's joining me today, guys.
It's going to Reading.
The lovely Lauren, who sets the rules for the challenges. So we are going over to the other side of London then to come pick up their litter, to see if it's any worse or any better. Wish me luck, guys. Wave to the train driver. Morning, train driver. There you have it, guys. There's my train. I've pulled into Abbeywood, which is about 20 odd miles away from where I live. 25 miles across London. It's taken about 50 minutes. It was about as enjoyable as standing on a 6-inch now. It's absolutely packed. I do not like the rat race, I've got to be honest, but it's thinned out and we are finally here. So let's go and do some litter picking, guys, and see what the other side of London has to offer. Right then, guys, so there's Abbeywood. Let's get on with it. Oh, there's Lauren, by the way. Bye, Lauren. So guys, we're going to cross over the road here and we're going to walk down that way. And then we're going to walk up about a mile and about a mile back. So we're at the other side of London, guys, as I've said. Southeast London, Abbeywood, Plumstead way. I just thought I'd do a video where I come somewhere differently and just sort of see what it's like. So we was up early and I had to commute with the rat race, which wasn't very pleasurable at all. I had to stand up most of the way. Got a seat from about Liverpool Street onwards. Let's have a look in these bushes, guys, see what it's like. So, let's have some talk about the Lizzie line. Ooh. God, it's a bit windy this morning, look at that. Let's have some chat about the Lizzie line. So the Lizzie line, or the Elizabeth line as its full title, was basically built from about 2010 and it opened properly in about 2021. So it used a lot of existing track. So it was only the tunnels they built in London. Look at the state of that roundabout over there. Let's go and give that a clean up. Wow, look at the state of that roundabout over there. Let me get across and give it a clean up. Wow, that's a real shithole. This is equally a shithole as where I live. Like half of London nowadays just become an absolute shithole. So it was built to basically, it was first named Crossrail. And it was built basically so you could get across London without using the tube, the underground, as what pre-existed before it, like the Central line. Nowadays the Central line is so much quieter if you use it because people use Crossrail or the Lizzie line. So it cost, there was a programme about it, it was called the £18 billion railway line. And basically it tells you all about what was involved. So a lot of it, like if you take where I live to the west of London, the railway used to be called the Great Western, and it was already there, but they extended all the platforms to cope for the new trains, to cater for the new trains, so they could cope. And they were well, don't the council here ever clean this roundabout? This is really disgusting. This is really disgusting. I'm shocked. Lauren will come up behind me soon probably and annoy me. She's waiting for her friends at the station. So anyway guys, so all the infrastructure was sort of upgraded and made bigger, and so it could cope with the new trains that were being built. And its eventual cost came to £18 billion, which is at the moment about $23 billion. But I've got to be honest, it is a railway for the future. All the stations they built in London, all the new stations they built, so they built a load of tunnels, and all the new stations they built were sort of much bigger, nicely built, lots of access here, there and everywhere. And as I said, so I've crossed over from where I live near the airport all the way to the other side of London and some. I'm not just the other side of the city of London, I'm beyond that. For those who aren't familiar with London. And yeah, this is what the Lizzie line has enabled us to do. So I just said to Lauren, I want to do a few videos outside of where I live, come and do something different. So you would have seen my introduction today, and here I am. I've really come up against it on this roundabout. It's as bad as any roundabout I think I've ever seen. It just goes to show that the litter problem that we have in this country is eye-wateringly bad. Anyway guys, leave me to this for a bit, and I'll make my way around this little mini roundabout, which as I said is really bad. And there's a bin back over the road there, and I'll shuttle it all to that bin and make my way down the road again. Right guys, welcome back. I've been on this roundabout 20 minutes and it's so bad I'm only just halfway round. Just hundreds and hundreds of little bits of rubbish here, and the wind is playing havoc. I've picked some, have been blown out the bag twice. God, this is really bad, really bad. I don't think this roundabout could have been cleaned for ages. There's a big supermarket behind me. Supermarkets I've found out don't help with the rubbish situation. So that's Sainsbury's over there guys, let's just lift it up. Sainsbury's is one of the big 4 supermarkets in the United Kingdom. So you had Sainsbury's and Asda's, Tesco's, oh you had Waitrose, and then I wouldn't call Marks and Spencer, where I get my apple turnovers from, a big food competitor, because they sort of sold everything, although they are lovely. Marks and Sparks' food is absolutely lovely. You do pay a premium for it, but you get what you pay for. I've always been a believer of that, actually. You get what you pay for. Let's get in there. So I'm under this tree. I'll go around the other side of it in a minute. So yeah, this is my second bag here. I've left my other stuff round the front. I think I'm going to have to empty this one as well a sec. Hang on a sec guys, just let me empty this one as well. I'll have to start a third bag for this roundabout. It's absolutely terrible. Look, I've put the stuff here for the moment. I missed a couple earlier as well. Let's get them out. I'm at it. Let me just change this bag guys. Wow, this is really bad as well. So I'll come back to you. Right guys, I'm right in the thick of it at the moment. I'm just walking across these sort of, they're not really too prickly, but they're not exactly pleasurable either. So I just want to get some of this right out the middle, which no one ever gets to. Oh dear, I'm laying it on the line here, ain't I? I'm laying it on the line here. Wasn't expecting this when I set out this morning. Let's just get some of this. I'm in here now, so I might as well just get it. Oh. Right. What I've got to make sure I do is place the stuff in before I drop it, because it's quite windy actually. We've had a lovely 2 weeks of weather over here, early spring, and we've had a lovely 2 weeks of weather. But today is just, well, it's still early in the morning. It's not even 9 o'clock in the morning yet. It's just eased off a little bit. So we're going to go back to cooler conditions for the next few days. But the weather is slowly and surely turning, which is nice. So the plan is today, guys, I'm going to basically have a little mosey around this area, Abbeywood. And the reason I said I'd come here is this is where Lauren does her drama. She comes over here every morning. And she said to me, Dad, it's a real shithole. I said, what, like at home? She said, in spots, yeah. Shame about it was, it's only been the last 5 years that even the home started to get really bad. I moved into my house in 1998, where I'm currently living. I've done so much work to my house that the only thing standing in my house that was there on the day I moved in February 1998 is the actual walls that hold it up. I've had a new roof. Everything internally has been changed. Everything in the front garden was changed. It's just years of work, I suppose, guys. Putting a bit aside every year. Put that there at the moment. Don't want that in the back. So yeah, there's not one thing in my house that was there on the day I moved in 27 years ago that's still there today, apart from the walls that hold it up. That's it. Everything internally is different. Everything. Wow, how it changes, eh? Now I'm going to be selling it. Got it how I want it. And I'm going to be selling it. A new adventure for me. A new adventure for me. So today, guys, I'm going to not only litter pick here, I'm just finishing this roundabout off, which is nice. I've probably been on this roundabout 35 minutes. It's only tiny. It's only a little tiny sort of roundabout. But anyway, so I'm also going to be going to Upminster. From here, I'm going to get the train back. Beep, 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 beep. I'm going to get the train back to Whitechapel on the Lizzie line. And then I'm going to take the district line out to Upminster. And I'm just going to see. There is a little bit of a reason I'm going to go to Upminster as well. It's the end of the district line, guys. I'll speak about it more when I'm over there later. But basically, as I said, as a little boy, I grew up in Chiswick in West London. And I'd see all these trains passing by. And I was like curious to where they went. So I was like, where's that one go? And it goes right over the other side of London to Upminster. I was like, right. So over the years, I've been over there a few times just for the sake of it. But today I'm going to be litter picking it, but that's for a bit later. Right, finally, I've done this roundabout. 3 bags off it, guys. Looks a zillion times better, even if I have to say so myself. So what I'm going to do is shuttle it all over the road here, and then I'll put it by that bin there, and then we'll carry on. Right, guys, let's not get killed to death by this bus. I've got very little room there. So 3 bags off that roundabout and that cardboard. Sorry, love? Well, it was just litter on the roundabout, love. I just cleaned it up. So let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Don't really want to be doing a roundabout or something like that again. I mean, some nice little areas here, the way they sort of landscape it. But if you don't keep it clean, it just turns to shit, don't it? Turns to shit really quickly. Right, there you go. That's better. Much better. Right, guys, let's keep walking down the road then and see what we encounter. By the looks of things, we're going to encounter quite a bit. There's the roundabout I've just done. Look at that, how much better that looks. Can't grumble about that, can we? I'll put that in there for the moment, I'll have to take it out. So yes, guys, what was I saying? Speaking about the trains and whatnot today, the Lizzie line. So the Lizzie line also, basically what it does is it crosses London. And it crosses London, but it starts right out in the west at Reading. So you can go from Reading, which is a good 30 odd miles, 40 miles from central London. You can go from Reading to Shenfield, which is again a good 30 odd miles from London. It must be 70 miles long, the Lizzie line now. So as I said, they've used existing rail that was already there, upgraded it all. Put it in there, love. All right, they've upgraded it all. You can see this is a drinker's paradise, look. And then what they've done was they built a load of new tunnels in London. It's like, for example, let me give you a quick idea. It's like Liverpool Street. The Lizzie line station at Liverpool Street is actually closer to Moorgate station than what it is closer to Liverpool Street station. It's actually built under Finsbury Circus, which is a road in London, like a crescent basically. But the actual state, if you get off on the Lizzie line, you have quite a walk to get out at Liverpool Street. So they call it Liverpool Street, but and you can get the connection, but it's quite a walk. So it's so far a walk that you can actually walk to Moorgate station, which isn't actually on the Lizzie line, but it is on the London Underground. You can actually walk to Moorgate station quicker than what you can walk to Liverpool Street station from Liverpool Street station. There you go, guys, work that one out. That's a tongue twister, ain't it? Work that one out, just have a think. It's definitely thinned out a bit. I think where these supermarkets are, as you say, are always the worst areas. There's another bin just up the road and I want to dump this. I'll stay with me until then. I've got no film review today, guys, by the way. I'm doing videos, probably 3 videos to every time I watch a film. The films I have seen I've already reviewed on earlier videos. So when I have got some films to watch, I will obviously review them. Once I've changed this bag, I'll tell you about something. One of you guys actually said to me about, I think I reviewed a film not so long ago called Venom, and one of you guys sort of said, oh yeah, it's a Tom Hardy film, and he's done other films. So I watched the Tom Hardy film that this one of you guys recommended. I can't remember who you were. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sound like, what's his name, don't I, from Harry Potter? Hagrid. Sorry about that. So guys, I'm just going to empty this bag, sorry, put it by this bin, and I'm going to keep walking up a little bit more and I'll make the turn round. So definitely tidied it up a bit, which I'm pleased about. And we'll see what we get coming back, because I want to stop in the cafe if I can and get myself a nice cup of tea. Or then already?
Yeah,
Bag 4. Say hello to this gentleman's going to say hello to everyone.
Hello everyone on YouTube.
He's a Chelsea fan, by the way. We all have our crosses to bear. Bye, mate. That guy was he's very lively, shall we say, too lively even for me at this time in the morning. And he said he was taking his son to the hospital because his son was playing football, children's football, on Sunday. He got kicked in the face a bit and he's cut all behind his ear, so they're going to the local hospital and just having it looked at again. He said they didn't do anything on Sunday. So it's better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. Better to be safe than sorry. His son was complaining about head pains, shall we say. So, but he was saying to me, yeah, this area, he's lived here all his life. He said it's really changed as well around here. He said, like, the litter problem's got much worse over the last sort of 10 years. I said, that's exactly the same as me, mate. Exactly the same as me. It's litter problem has got significantly worse over the last 10 years or so. Oh, a bit in there. A couple of bits. So I've done 4 bags, guys, so far. 3 off that roundabout, though. That was incredibly dirty. There's another roundabout here. I might just walk. I might make this my turnaround point, guys, to be honest. Because I said I am doing another bit of filming over at Upminster in a little while. I never saw Lauren again. She must have got the bus down. Tell her about that. So you're bloody lazy. It's only a short walk to your college. Although she did say to me she gets tired because she's just on her feet all day doing dancing and everything. Well, let's not knock it. Let's not knock it. Gotcha. I got that before the bus killed me to death. Got to be careful. I don't know if Barry Schumacher lives over this side of London. I'm sure he does. Oh, Barry Schumacher gets about, don't he? He was over in California. Oh, Barry Schumacher. Oh. Oh, bloody hell. Look at this. Bloody hell. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Sorry, guys. I thought I saw a load of rubbish from a bin had been emptied out, but I've misinterpreted it. It wasn't what I thought. Right, I'm going to go onto that roundabout, guys. I think I'm going to make the turn round for home. Well, for Abbeywood station again, and then make my way over to... I said to Lauren I'd come to this second roundabout and see what I could get. So I ain't done bad, have I, so far? Let's run for your life before you get killed to death. Bloody hell, a tractor in London? What's going on? Let's just get over the road, guys. Just quickly filling bag 5 at the moment, guys. So just trying to think of the name of that film from Tom Hardy that I watched yesterday. Had the whole day. Actually, I'm telling a lie, I didn't have the whole day in front of the telly. I got up really early. I woke up at like 6 o'clock and I was like, oh, and it was very lightly raining and I was going to go and do Dawley Road, the whole length of Dawley Road, but I was like, oh, I don't fancy doing that in the rain because it's just not a good road to do in the rain. The rain don't overly bother me, but it's basically I'm walking down the road. There's not a lot of pavement on it, so I was like, I'll wait for the traffic to die down. So I've done some work at home. I had a little bit of tax work and whatnot to do, and I've been threatening to clean the bathroom floor for ages. Got on my hands and knees and scrubbed it down to nothing. Spent about 40 minutes doing it, and then I went out litter picking. I put up some pictures of what I done litter picking yesterday. I'll tell you about litter picking actually as well. But this is what I done yesterday. I got about 10 bags local. I didn't even bother with Dawley Road in the end. I just postponed it until 2 days time. I was just like, forget it, I'll do it in a couple of days time after work. The nights are much lighter now, so I just thought I've got enough time after work to do it, so I'll do it after work. So but in the last, listen to this guys, listen to this, stop the press. In the last 14, 15, 16, 17 days, in the last 17 days, all right, I've done 2 little group litter picks as well, but in the last 17 days I have picked up 331 bags of rubbish. 2 of them were group litter picks where we got 40, I think we got 44 bags on both of them. I've got 331 bags of rubbish in the last 17 days. And then today I'm adding however many I do, probably a good 10 or more as well. It's absolutely incredible. This is a volunteer, all right, I know I'm an enthusiastic volunteer, I accept that. But this is just incredible. 331 bags. God, look at this. Filthy this is along here. Look at this, guys. All the way along, look. I'll tell you what, guys. Leave me to it. Oh, do I hear Barry? Do I hear Barry? Maybe. Leave me to it, guys. And I'll get it done and then I'll report back in a minute.
It's getting me bad, isn't it?
Do you know what, love? I live over by Heathrow.
Oh, really?
But it's equally a shithole over there. So I just wanted to come and see what it's like on the other side of the Lizzie line.
No, what it is, you know what it is? The workmen, they clean over there.
Yeah.
And they stop.
Oh, right. Well, I've already... Oh, right.
They used to run through the time.
Well,
They stopped doing it.
I've left the station, walked down the other side of the road.
Yeah.
This is my 6th bag. I've dumped the others by various bins. So, yeah, and I've only come from the station, which, as you can know, is only just here. Never mind. You're welcome, though, love. Yeah, you're welcome. Right, guys, there's bags 6 and 7 and a load of tat. Just going to make my way up to this roundabout and then I'm basically heading back to the station. So what I've concluded so far, that it is equally as much a shithole over this side of London than what it is on my side of London. That, they say the proof of the pudding or something is in the eating. Well, the proof of the litter is in the picking. So let's just get across. I just want to do this roundabout, guys, real quick. It's a bigger roundabout than what I've done earlier, but it's a lot easier to access. Been told to walk this way round roundabout so I can see the traffic, which I will do. This is just people chucking crap out the window, basically, of their cars. Just lazy scumbags. Whenever I've got, I suppose ultimately a good idea would be to take a little bag with you. But if I've got rubbish, like when I used to take Lauren to school on the school run, and all the other children, when I took them, and my school run was about 11 miles away. Just by the way, let me digress real quick. The sun's broke out. It's becoming a nice day. It's really buried in there, that is. Come on, Jared, come on! So, as I said, every Friday we would have a baker's. When it only became Lauren, it became a baker's 2 days a week. It was like Wednesday and Friday, a baker's treat. But if I didn't take a bag, because like every parent, it was like a massive dash for freedom in the morning. Rah! That was the rat race for me for 20 years. Not what I'd done this morning on the train. I mean, with this morning's one's the real rat race. Just getting on those trains. That is a real nasty rat race. At least I could listen to the radio and be the decider of my own fate, shall we say. I was only ever actually late for school once. I found the people who lived the closest were late all the time. Because I lived a long way away. What's that? Because I lived a long way away, I always made sure I left early. I was only ever late once, and that was because of a fatal accident. That I couldn't do anything about, obviously, which was a shame. But yeah, I think half the school were late that day, including all the teachers and everything. So I remember it well. Someone had jumped a red light. Some Barry Schumacher. This is what happens when you drive like Barry. That's why I take the piss. I know I take the piss out of it, guys. They're shouting out, "Go on, Barry!" But I've just done lots of driving in my life, and I've seen it. I've seen the consequences. You can do it once in a while. I mean, we've all put our foot down. Let's put our hands up to it. I mean, I've put my foot down loads of times. But I've never really done it in residential areas. Maybe on the bypass, you'd give it a bit of welly. Go on, son, give it a bit of welly. But these Barrys, they just do it here, there and every bloody where. Just here, there and everywhere. So, right, Abbeywood is definitely getting a tidy up from the obliterator today. What I have decided, guys, is I'm going to make this 2 videos. So I'm going to go, basically, as I said, I'm going to walk, I'm heading back to the station now. Oh, that roundabout looks much better. Well done, Gerard. Top hole, old boy, top hole. I'd say, old boy, you done a bloody splendid job. Although you missed that bit, you wally. Whew. Wow, that looks much better. Well done, Gerard. You are the dingo's danglers. You are the dog's bollocks. Without a doubt. Right, let's get back over here again before I get killed to death again. Right, let's just go. You know what you'll find in London is no one's going to let you cross the road. It's just a matter of, like, you have to be as arrogant as them and just walk out in front of them and just get them to stop. That's a side effect from living in London. People don't stop. I suppose it's like that in a lot of big cities. But anyway, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Oh, what's that? Looks like the top of a gas ring from someone's oven. So as I said, we've done 7 bags, guys, so far. 7 bags. It's really quite untidy, considering I've probably only walked about a kilometre down. Let me go and get that. Thank you, fella. He stopped. There you go. You get the odd one that stopped, but that's about it. Oh, he had to stop. The light, I had the light in my favour. So yeah, what I found here, guys, is this is equally as bad as where I live, which is a shame. Sort of comforting in a way, just to know that, if that makes sense. I know it don't make, I know it's a silly thing to say, but it's sort of relieving, as if to say, you know, mine ain't the only shithole. But there's not too much on the pavement that side. There is a bottle. I'm going to go and get it. So yes, guys, I'm going to make 2 videos out of this. The one I'm going to go and film, I'm going to go up to Upminster. As I said, I've got to get the train back to Whitechapel. I'll make the next video. It's going to be long otherwise. I don't really want hour videos. I think the most I want is about 40 odd minutes. Now, there's that bin I got earlier when I was speaking to that Chelsea fan just over the road, and this is getting heavy, so I will just dump this over there, I think, guys, and then I'll probably get the last bag while I head back to the station, and we'll get a few more Lizzie line bits of trivia. So let's just cross over the road, guys, dump this bag. Oh, might as well get that one at it. Oh, there's quite a bit here in the middle. This bag's going to get extremely heavy. There's a little bit behind me, guys. Stay with me, stay with me. So this is going to be bag 8. Wow, that's incredible. I'll put this up on Facebook later on, Hillingdon Litter Pickers. I'll say to them, look, I'm in Bexley, I'm in the London Borough of Bexley. These outer boroughs. I'm going to say to them, look, you'll be pleased to know Hillingdon ain't the only shithole. Right, let's dump this bag, guys, with the one I made earlier. Here's one I made earlier, and I'll catch you in a minute. Change of plan, guys, change of plan. I decided I wasn't going to walk back on the pavement because it's not too bad. There's the odd bit of crap here and there. There's some here, there's there, it's everywhere. But I decided I'd walk on this middle bit, and I haven't walked far from that yellow bin. Look, there it is, look. I've got nearly another bag out of this bit in the middle. This is just stuff being thrown out of cars, this is. And then obviously it's never clean. It's all hidden by all this foliage and no one ever cleans it. Look, I've had a slight change of plan here. I've had a message from Mrs. O, by the way, guys. She said to me, thank you for making me my coffee this morning, which was sarcastic to say, thank you for not making my coffee this morning, because I didn't make her one. But I didn't want to wake her up because I had to get up early to come over here, and it's her day off. So I said to her, I didn't want to wake you up, dear. You don't want to be getting up at 6:30 on your day off. So I can't win, can I? I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. Oh, that's looking better. I've got to be honest, I'm pleased with my efforts here today. I'm not putting in a massive full effort because I don't live here, but I'm putting in a fair effort. I think I put more effort into the videos I made in America and Stonehenge and what I did into this one. Don't know why. I think I just had a bit more care about it. I mean, I'm not done bad though. This is bag 8. I just need to watch what I'm doing here a sec, guys. Standing in the road at the moment. Look, this is where I am, look. Standing right in the bleeding road. Crikey, it's the Rozzers as well. It's the Rozzers. Oh. A full bottle of Coke there. Throw it out the window. Well, that's another bag full already, guys, just walking through this middle bit. I've got a bit more to go. So as I said, guys, no film review today, but I'm hoping to get round to a few films. And I'll be able to review them soon. As I said, I'm just doing at the moment videos faster than what I'm doing. I'm doing videos faster than what I'm watching films at the moment. Although I said earlier, I did have a nice day in front of the TV after I finished litter picking yesterday, for which hopefully you would have seen them pictures flash up by now. Let's just do a few more bits about the Lizzie line, guys, before I get back to the station. I'm probably going to call it a day soon. One more bag. Wow, this is really shitty. So this is like a central reservation that drivers just throw crap out the window and it's never really picked up, just left to rot. Look, that's bag 8 for me. Someone, I put my blue jeans on, I'll put my blue jeans on. Someone's probably shat themselves and just chucked them out the window. I won't look. So a few more facts about the Lizzie line, guys. Let's have a think. Oh yeah, I know. I'll tell you what, let me empty this bin, guys, because it's full to capacity. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've lost count of the bags. I'll come back to you. Right, guys, that's bag 9. I've just had to look at my phone for the pictures I've taken for the Hillingdon Litter Pickers Facebook page. And I've done 9 bags so far. I lost count. And I've already filled up more than half of this one. So this middle section is absolutely horrific, and it leads up to that roundabout basically just up there that I'd done at the beginning of the video. So the whole area is just awful, absolutely awful. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is just call it a day when I get back to this roundabout. I won't do any more litter picking going up to the station. I might pop into Sainsbury's and see if they've got a little cafe. If they have, I'm going to get myself a nice cup of tea. Tea icon, Lauren, tea icon. Let's put that tea icon up. So I did have 3 cups of tea this morning before I left. Now busting for a pee, actually. So I'll worry about that in a minute. So what I was going to say, a few more Lizzie line facts, guys, before we call it a day. I think I might dump this bag actually with the first few that I done. So Lizzie line facts. So the trains, the Lizzie line trains, were given that sort of purplish colour. It's actually called a royal purple. It's a lovely colour actually, royal purple. So if you look at the trains in the videos that I've made, or just go on the internet and have a look at the Elizabeth line trains, you'll see this lovely sort of lightish, sort of, not too light though, purple colour. It's absolutely, it is a lovely colour. So that's the official colour for the Lizzie line trains. And the other thing it's done is it's added 10% capacity to the whole of the London underground network. So to give you an example, if the London Underground say takes 3 million journeys a day, it's given effectively 10% capacity, an extra 300,000 sort of passengers to cope with. So as I said, it has remarkably transformed crossing London. It's an absolute fantastic idea, although it has cost absolutely billions. Right guys, I'm just going to get that as well. I walked to that side when I was going down, I missed a couple of bits. And there's just this bit of cardboard, and I'm going to call it a day guys. That's 10 bags, that's enough for Abbeywood. So I'm happy with that this morning. Nice early start over at Abbeywood. So guys, I'm just going to sum up here because it's a little bit quieter. I just want to say thank you very much for watching, as always, and bearing with me. Get that one out while I'm at it as well. Thank you very much for watching and bearing with me. Oh, they've collected my bags up there by the bus stop already. I can just see that's where I left the bags 1, 2 and 3 when I've done that roundabout. So I've already collected them, so that's good. So thank you very much for watching guys. It's definitely an eye-opener. It's educated me something, if not yourselves. So as I said, I've crossed the other side of London. I'm in the London Borough of Bexley, and this is Abbeywood at the end of the Lizzie line, which I've waffled on about for about half hour. I'm going to go in that Sainsbury's, see if I can find a loo, because I'm absolutely breaking for a pee and another cup of tea. So yes guys, I'll see you over at Upminster on the next video, which I'm just going to go and film now. So you'll see that in about 5 days time. So thanks for watching and liking and subscribing, and all the little gifts you've sent me. It's wonderful. Thank you. I'm enjoying making the videos, and you know what's coming, don't you? Catch you on the next one.